So, we got our two rate of changes. We got our rate of change from weeks 2 to 3 and our rate of change from weeks 4 to 5, okay? So if I was going to ask, or if I was asked to interpret those rate of changes, I could say between weeks 2 and 3, what happened?
The money in the bank in his or her bank account increased by $150.
Perfect. Between weeks 2 and 3, my amount saved increased $150. And then how could we interpret our second slope between weeks 4 and 5? What happened to my account, Tia? We decreased by what? By $400. Great job. Thank you. All right? That's probably like as basic as we could write it. It could be more specific. We could say between weeks 2 and 3, I added $150 to my savings account. Between weeks 4 and 5, I spent $400 for my savings account. But what would not be acceptable as an answer for something like this would be went up 150, went down 400. We got to be a little more specific than that. Liana? Okay. Sound good on that?
Yeah.
Okay. I know that's a lot of writing, so I'll give you guys a couple of seconds. If you're ready to go, you can help, or not help, but you can start setting up this table for problem B.
B. What's that noise? 0, 6, 2, 12, 4, 18, 6, 24.
Is there gonna be a answer sheet?
Like another table or something?
No, another.
Yeah, we're going to do the points.
Okay.
See right here? Bless you. So I'll go on to the next page. But
This is the wine intercept.
Give me all the sections.
I think.
No, because how do you even do that?
everybody got this table copied down?
Yeah.
Okay. So for a table, my m, or my slope, is equal to the change in y over the change in x. How can I find what my change in y here is?
Subtract.
Well, do I want to look at my x column or my y column?
Why?
The y, and then Gurpreet, what did you say we're going to do? You had it right.
Oh, subtract 6 and 12. And then. Yeah, I forgot what I said.
That's okay. No, you're on the right track. You're basically saying I have to figure out what the difference is between these two y values, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little arrow, okay?
You add 6 each.
And Liana, how do I get from 6 to 12?
Add 6.
Add 6.
And then you divide it by 2.
Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. How do I get from 12 to 18?
Plus 6.
Plus 6. How do I get from 18 to 24?
Plus 6.
Plus 6. So my change from y value to y value is constant. 6, 6, and another 6.
Okay.
So what's my numerator going to be in this fraction?
6.
6. I'm going to do the same thing on the left side for my change in x. How do I get from 0 to 2?
2.
Plus 2. How do I get from 2 to 4?
Plus 2.
Plus 2. How do I get from 4 to 6?
Same thing.
Plus 2. Is that a constant change in x?
Yes.
Yes. So what's my denominator going to be?
2.
2. Hopefully this is looking very similar to our rise over run. Except instead of having a graph, we've got a table. So instead of counting the rise and the run from point to point, we're counting the change in y and the change in x. Yeah.
Are we gonna simplify our
Of course we're going to simplify. What's 6 divided by 2?
3?
3. Three what?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Not
It's
specified.
not. Yeah.
It's not $3 or
specified.
anything?
Yeah, it's not specified in the question.
Oh, that's right. So B does not have a specific context to it. It's just random numbers.
Yes.
Okay, it's just random numbers. So we don't need any units on our answer like we did up here with the dollars. Here, we can just stick with 3. Give me a thumbs up if that sounded good. Part B. Good? Yep. In the back, it's good. In the middle, it's good. In the front, it's good. All around, we're good.
Okay. C.
Okay, like 10 more seconds, I'm going to flip my page because I got to write on the back. And we'll take a look at C.
You have to manually draw the graph for C. What is it? The 2 points for C.
Yeah, you'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
How funny is it?
All right, part C. We're going to find the slope from 2 points. 2 points. So I'm going to use the formula m is equal to, and I'm going to do this in 4 different colors. Ba-ba, ba, ba. M is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And let's say I'm going to find the slope through, find the slope through the points 2, 3 and 4, 11. Now, using this slope formula, a lot of times can get really confusing. We end up flipping the x and the y. We're putting them in the wrong spots. We're mismatching them. There's a really easy way for us to get this done. Okay, like I said, the little 2 and the little 1, they're not exponents. They represent the second y value and the first y value, the second x value and the first x value. So if I'm looking at these points right here, okay, what are my 2 x values in these points?
2 and 4.
2 and 4. What are my y values? 3 and 11. The first thing I want to plug in is y2, which is my second y value. So if I'm looking at these points, what's my second y value?
11.
11. That's my y2. What's my first y value?
3.
3. That's my y1. On the bottom, I've got x2. What's my second x value?
4.
4 minus x1. What's my first x value? 2.
2.
How'd you get those numbers? Like,
These numbers right here?
yeah.
That would be the problem that it presents to you. So it'll say, here's the 2 points, find the slope. I've got a first x value with a first y value, a second x value with a second y value.
Oh, this seems
Good. It's like a 4-piece puzzle. You guys ever done puzzles before?
I have.
Did we talk about this
Like, I've
yesterday?
done like
Did I talk to you guys about puzzles or no? It might have been math 8.
I did a puzzle.
Have you guys ever done like jigsaw puzzles before with the little pieces?
Yeah.
Give me a thumbs up if you've ever done a puzzle before.
Like, student
Okay.
when I was
So think about this formula like a 4-piece puzzle. You've got all corner pieces. It's just 4 corners. You got to fit them together.
yeah.
All right. There is only one combination that these 4 corners will fit together to make a puzzle. The 11 has to be in the top left, 3 in the top right, 4 in the bottom left, 2 in the bottom right. So just think about how we did it. The second y value. Okay, well, my y values are 3 and 11. The second one's 11 minus my first y value. Oh, well, that will be 3. Okay? Because now we can simplify this. What is 11 minus 3?
8.
11 minus 3 gives me 8. Yeah. And what's 4 minus 2?
2.
2. We got to make sure we always simplify. What is 8 divided by 2?
4.
That's not too bad, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and go through.
Which one do you guys think is the easiest, A, B, or C?
B and C.
You'll get practice with all of them.
The only one I knew is I don't know what to say.
That's good. C is always typically the hardest. So if you understand C, A and B should be a breeze.
I understood.
Get it?
I understood B in like 6.
Anyway.